Hi, hello, hi, Kelly Joe, Sunshine Joe 420. For anyone who does not know me, hello, hi, I'm Kelly Joe. I'm so happy you're here. If you do know me and you're coming back to see me again, or you just love me and you want to hear what's going on, hi, I'm so happy you're here. So, hello, hi. So today I'm bringing you a monthly astrology report, and this is going to be for our full moon. So it's almost a full moon. Yay. Yay, yay. I love astrology. I love this shit. I love the moons. I just, I really love bringing it to you guys, to the collective in a very broken down, understanding, beautiful format that I hope that you can take and implement and do things with and feel better about and not feel so confused and so like you're missing out on something. So that is my main goal here. I am not by any means a professional. I get all of my stuff from different books and I watch different YouTubers. Somebody I want to shout out, one of my most favoriteest astrology YouTubers is Lenore Alexandra. I love you so much. I love you so much. I learned so much from you. Thank you so much for your collective work. So that's what I'm doing here. Take what you want, leave the rest. I'm so happy you're here. So we're going to be talking about the full moon. So it's going to be happening on Wednesday, July 13th, and it is a full moon in Capricorn. I'm wearing my glasses today for my Capricorn energy. Is it coming through? Do you have any idea what that means? If you are a Capricorn, you absolutely know what Capricorn energy is. But for anyone who does not know, is not familiar with Capricorn energy, let's break it down for you. Capricorn is an earth sign. It is one of the last earth signs in the mix. It's all the way in December. So the exact days, I'm going to give you the exact days. It is December 22nd through January 19th. The symbol for the Capricorn is the sea goat, which essentially means that it is able to travel on land and sea. It knows what it's doing on both. It can work on both. It can navigate both. And yeah, that's pretty much the hat. Okay. The ruling planet is Saturn. So what that means is all astrology signs have a planet that rule them. Again, I'm trying to keep this very basic for anyone who has no idea what I'm talking about. The planets in the sky, I'm talking Mercury, Pluto. We still talk about Pluto. Saturn, Uranus, all of that stuff. That is a ruling planet for an astrology sign, and that has to do with how we talk, how we communicate, how we learn, how we love, how we do all of that good stuff. So Saturn is the planet that pretty much I don't know how else to describe Saturn. The planet of Saturn is like old granddaddy, daddy energy, okay? It's here to teach you a lesson. There's no getting around it. There's no getting past it. You have to learn these lessons. And even though we don't want to go through them, even though we don't like to think about those things or talk about the things, we have to. It's part of the process. So that is something that is relevant in I think just about everybody's life. We all have these things that put us on our ass and that really fuck us up in honest, plain terms, right? That is never, ever, ever meant to happen to you. You are not ever deserving of any bad thing to ever come upon you or ever. But but being able to get through that lesson and get through that experience or that trauma at the end of that, on the other side of that, there is understanding, there is grace, there is love, there is gratitude. I know that just sounds absolutely wonky bonky sometimes, especially if you're in the middle of your midst of bullshit, but I promise you, okay? So yeah, I'm Kelly Joe, Sunshine Joe 420, and we're going to talk about the full moon in Capricorn. I like to start off my videos. Sometimes I forget, but a little card reading. These are just like little gratitude cards. So, I am a beautiful soul. I am a beautiful soul. You are a beautiful soul. Thank you, universe. Okay. If you see me looking down, I'm just looking at my notes. The lighting's a little wonky in the garage. I'm sorry. Sorry. So, Yes, this is the buck moon, as the Farmer's Almanac likes to call it. It's a super moon. What that means is it's close to us. We're going to be able to see it. It's going to be very obvious. It's very relevant in the sky. You're not going to be able to miss it. Okay. Hopefully it's not like raining or anything where you're at, and you can definitely experience this. But essentially, the metaphoric reason that I got behind that, so the buck moon, is showing that these little doe deers that was born all the way back in the winter and into spring, they now are grown. They now have their full set of antlers and they're ready to go. It's time to go. It is the not quite yet harvest season, but we are in the midst of getting the rewards and reaping the success of our hard work. Do you agree or do you disagree? I agree. So right now, not only are we going through this super moon, buck moon, full moon, and Capricorn, it's also halfway through the year. How do you feel about that? How do you feel about being halfway through 2022? Good, bad, indifferent? Are you still doing the same shit? Different day? Have you made changes? You know what I mean? Like, it is really a great time to kind of see where you're at, full circle of growth. And sometimes that's really hard, but it's so important. It's so important. It's so important. It's so important. I kind of touched on it a little bit already, but Capricorn is the sign: hardworking, dedicated, ambitious, disciplined, feet on the ground, eye on the prize, practical, willing to sacrifice. Love, you are willing to sacrifice love and emotions for action and success. Cold. Sometimes Capricorn can be considered that. A lot of people feel as if you don't have, like, you have emotions. Obviously, you're a human being, but a lot of people might think that you are just so out of touch with feelings and with love and with understanding and with all of these things that make us human and are we're able to give to one another. To give someone you love grace and understanding and patience and kindness, that's a gift. That is a gift. And Capricorn sometimes gets caught up in their daddy lesson energy of this is what I want, this is what I'm doing. Capricorns have absolutely no problem setting like long-term goals. Like, I'm talking like in 18 years, I'm going to da 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 da, and they will do it. They have no problem missing out. They have no problem not having fun. They have no problem literally working their whole life away in order to get success, or in order to have the things that they think they should have, in order to be what they think they should be. And a lot of times, I love you guys so much. So, okay, you're on my team. You hardworking ass, dedicated ass bitches. Okay? When zombie apocalypse goes down, call me. All my Capricorns call me. But you're honestly probably going to get very irritated and annoyed with me and my Gemini self, because, like, I'm down for the party. I'm down for the party. I'm down for the adventure. I'm down for the conversation. I'm down for the fun. A lot of the times, Capricorns feel as if they shouldn't have fun because if they do, they'll miss out, or they shouldn't do that because they have to be in front of everybody or on top of everybody. And putting yourself in comparison to anybody, anything, is a thief of joy. Period. Period. All work and no play is a recipe for burnout. Burnout is our feelings like guilt and exhaustion and anxiousness and depression and worry. All of those emotions are very, very low vibing frequencies. That's a whole other video. We don't even have to get into this yet, but if I just want you to imagine that if we're talking about the highest, most beautiful feeling of source of love, of all of these great things, like, okay, it's at the top, God's, whatever you want to call it, okay, like that's that. And when you are vibing in burnout frequency and in lack frequency and in worry and in doubt and of ungratefulness, you are so far away from that top vibe that you're actually working toward. You're making yourself feel guilty because you know that you want those things, but making yourself feel guilty and not showing yourself love. I feel like I've been saying love and grace so many times, but love and grace, like we have to pause. You deserve to enjoy life and every single emotion and thing that comes through it. Woo! So we actually started off this year, 2022, January 2nd, with a new moon in Capricorn. So we had a new moon in Capricorn and a um, full moon in Cancer, maybe? Don't quote me on that. Don't quote me on that. But we started the year off in Capricorn. And the most beautiful thing about that, if I'm allowing myself to do time for reflection, that was my very first YouTube video. Yay! Thank you guys so much. Okay, so thank you. Thank you for that. What a year it has been. What a year it has been. I went and I rewatched that video. If you want to, I will link it down below. But wow. Wow, you guys, just what growth and such hard work and such transformation and such breakthrough and such understanding and such enlightenment and such excitement and such success has come in just these short months. And it is so freaking beautiful to just sit in that. A lot of the times we get so caught up in like wanting these things and wanting to have things and like putting a mark on success, or like once I have this, I'll feel that, or once I do this, I'll be this. And then we get it and then we're on to the next thing, that we don't even allow ourselves to have a fucking wow, I did it moment. And so when are you ever allowing yourself to enjoy? When are you ever allowing yourself to be in the frequency of pure bliss? And just these 7 months of, okay, guys, I have been doing my YouTube channel. I've been giving these astrology reports. I've really tuned in to what I want to do as an entrepreneur, what I want to do as a mom, as a human on this freaking earth. Like, okay, got shit to do. Let's go. I've been going to the gym. I can run on the treadmill. Okay. Okay. I was the girl that literally refused to run the mile in gym class and made everybody else wait because I wasn't fucking doing it. And I'm running on the treadmill at the gym for choice. Okay. Justin has been thriving in his own business. Kuduto Solutions is just amazing. Our kids are just flourishing. They're BMX racing, and we're just joining all of these things and meeting all these new friends. And my work is so successful, and I have new affiliates, and I booked my ticket for convention in November, and I quit smoking cigarettes, you guys. That should have been my very first thing. I quit smoking cigarettes. I quit smoking fucking cigarettes on May 30th of my birthday. That was the gift I gave myself because what a fucking nasty thing I was doing to myself. And I love myself. I wanted to change. I needed to break the generational curse of smoking and all of that. Just, I did it. I've never felt better. It's probably why I'm running on the fucking treadmill, let's be honest. But thank you for allowing me to have a minute to just look back. And even in my mind, subconsciously, I was like, no, shut up. Like, that's not what this video is supposed to be about. They don't want to hear about you. I'm allowed to brag. I'm allowed to share my journey with people who are so excited for me, who have a frequency that is not jealousy. It's not envy. It's proudness. It's love. It's excitement. It's let me get a little bit of that. And it's just so beautiful. And I invite you to look back at the beginning of this year. Like, did you set goals for yourself? Did you do things? Did you say you were going to do things? Like, what did you want to accomplish? What did you want to, where did you want to go? Who do you want to dump? Who do you want to lose? Who do you want to, like, like, did you do any of those things? And how is that going for you? I said, do you need to rest and reflect, or do you need to pivot? Reflect and pivot. Have you given up on the dreams of what you wanted? Did you say that you wanted to lose weight? Or did you say you wanted to start your business? Or did you say you wanted to start doing mommy and me classes? Or did you say you wanted to work on your marriage? Did you say those things and then somewhere around April, May, June, when life just kind of started flying by, you're just like, well, whatever. Well, whatever. Your life and your desires and what you want and this reality that you are creating deserves so much more than, well, whatever. Mm, Have you given up or are you committed to the process? I have a few questions here. Are you feeling afraid or excited when I ask you questions like that? Are you feeling motivated or are you feeling lost? Do you feel understanding or do you feel like you're questioning? Are you settling or are you dreaming? Hmm? All things work together for our good. And in these full moons, in these moments of life, it doesn't even have to be a full moon. Life is fucking crazy. Hello, wheat wop, fucking crazy, bing bong. But, but, having gratitude, y'all, having gratitude in now, even if right now fucking sucks, is the fucking secret. It's the secret of life. It's the secret of getting out of the depths. It's the secret of developing confidence. It's the secret of transforming yourself. It's the secret of dreams coming true. It's the secret of overnight success. It's gratitude. Everything stems back to gratitude. And you just have to tune into that frequency of no matter what's happening, no matter who I'm losing, no matter what I'm choosing to do, no matter what I'm going through, no matter how shitty or how great or how wonderful or how confused I feel, it's going to work together for my good. And there's nothing I could do different. There's nowhere else I should be. I couldn't have worked any harder. That's very Capricorn energy. Okay. Like, what if, what if you were able to get paid more for doing less? Now, a Capricorn's going to tell you, like, that's impossible. You got to work hard for what you want. I agree 100%. I agree 100%, duty. Okay. But I think our definitions of hard work are different. Somebody who believes in hard work, 9 to 5 every single day, 9 to 9, never seeing their kids, never coming home, never developing themselves, never opening a spiritual development book, never fucking dealing with their trauma, never really living life. To me, that is not hard work. That's not hard work. Hard work is shadow work and being in the valley. That's hard work. Hard work is losing people that you never thought you would lose. Hard work is being fired from a job that you thought you wanted so bad, or going to school and getting a degree and then realizing, what the fuck am I doing, when you walk in the door on your first day of orientation? That's hard work. That is hard work. But let me tell you, growth, transformation, breakthrough, and generational healing hardly ever, pretty much never, happen on top of the mountain. All that shit happens in the valley. Breakthroughs. The fucking woo! Just felt it come over me in my belly, okay? Like, I've been through it. Here is two people looking at each other dead in the face who have been to hell and back and decided, why the fuck would we ever stay there? Here's two people looking at each other in the eyes who knew that dealing with the things that gave them nightmares and PTSD and anxiousness to go to the store, dealing with all of that shit, that was going to be really hard and really emotional, and it was going to fucking suck. And why would I ever want to relive those things? But we knew that it was a part of the process of healing. And what a beautiful other side to be on. Keep going, keep leveling up, keep working hard, keep breaking the chains of trauma and lack. Keep the goal close, but the path open. You have to know that without hard work, there is no success. But without mental and self-love and self-awareness, there is no success. Without gratitude and compassion and love for our neighbors and the people around us, even if they think different than us, or even if they look different or act different or talk different or do things that we don't agree with, to still have respect and love and gratitude. I'm gonna take a drink. Because you cannot have one without the other. You cannot have one without the other. You have to go through the things. You have to go through the lessons and the work to even decide what it is that really even fucking makes you feel good. Does that make sense? What if you're just working so damn hard because it's what you've been told you should do, that you've actually forgotten the purpose of passion and the definition of like joy? Are you okay with that? Are you okay with that? And I really encourage you now more than ever. I mean, more than ever. It's time to start living our lives and being happy, because it really could be the last day. It really could be the last fucking day of our lives. And for me, I'm trying to make it like the best shit possible. I'm trying to get to the point where I have broken the chains and I have divided the barriers and I have synchronized the understanding and brought together the communication and the different levels of pureness and of happiness and of just, I want to do that. That's what I want to do for my kids, for my grandkids, for the generations under me. They will know that I am the one that, the small little seed, the small little friction in the ocean that got the boat fucking rolling. That's me. That's me. And I'm not settling for a single damn other thing other than that, other than it. Right? Yes. 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 I said, you might not know the exact path ahead, but knowing that this simply ain't it is enough to get walking. You know what you need to do. You know what you need to release. You know what you need to feel. You know who you need to say sorry to. You know who you need to say fuck you to. You know who you need to stop bending over backwards to. You know what you need to stop giving your energy to. You know who you need to protect yourself from. You know the work that needs to be done. You have to stop ignoring that. You have to stop ignoring that. This is a quote from a video that I watched, but with gratitude and faith, I release what is no longer serving me. With gratitude and faith, I release what is no longer serving me. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Do what you need to do. Believe it. Feel it. You cannot do a damn thing while trying to be everything. We talked a little bit about it, but just allowing yourself to really pause and ask the question, what do you want? What are you working so hard for? What is it that wakes you up in the morning and gets you excited? And if you don't have an answer because you simply just need to take time to think about it, that's different. But if you truly believe that you have given up that idea of life, that you've exchanged the idea of like actually getting to really enjoy your life and your children and what you do every single day. Like if you've exchanged that idea with that you have to go and clock in somewhere or go and do something that you don't fucking want to do, you gotta think about it. Because the transferring of our energy is so important right now. It's never been more important. And we have to stop going places and doing things and putting our energy out and allowing energy to be put into us that we don't want nor need. Okay, learned behaviors like from our grandparents, like, you know, some like veggie beef soup recipe or like some gardening techniques like that. Sign me up. Sign me up for that. That's some shit I'll learn and pass on to my kids. But the like that all that nasty, icky horror, like haunted house shit that like runs your subconscious mind of like who you think you need to be and what you think you need to say and who you think you need to be around and how you think you need to act and where you think you need to go, and the religion and the just all of that, if it is not serving you, if it is not making you feel good, we're here to change it. I'm changing the way that my children feel versus how I felt as a child. I'm changing the way that my teenagers are going to feel versus the way I felt as a teenager. I'm changing the way that I know my mother felt as a mother, raising children, being broken. I'm changing that. I'm healing us. I'm healing us for generations to come because it's worth it. It's hard, but it's worth it. And you cannot continue to ignore all that hard work by working hard on something that is like, you know, whew, that's some good shit. That is some good shit. I really hope that you are taking stuff from it. We're getting kind of close. We're almost done. We're almost done. Thank you so much for hanging in. If you listen this far, like sheesh, 10 out of 10 stars. I love you. I do have here that inner child healing is a must in order to gain full alignment and understanding of where you're going and where you've been. You can't erase it. You can't not deal with it. You can't get around it. You can't blame other people. Like, you have to deal with your shit. Go and find your inner child somewhere in the subconscious, the one that believes that she'll never have what she wants because she's unworthy or she doesn't deserve people to listen to her, or she won't ever take the time, or for the boy who believes that he has to work fucking hard his whole life and never spend time with his family and make a paycheck that's never enough. And, like all of that shit. Like, those are learned beliefs from our inner child. And once we heal them, once we go and find them and pick them up and hug them and kiss them and love them, pick her up off that floor. This is a full moon. Let that darkness be illuminated with the light of this full moon and do the work. Figure it out. Listen to yourself. You already know what you need to do. You don't need, there's no figuring it out. You're already pretty much sure. And yeah, that's it. But we cannot do this. We cannot keep going. We cannot live the life that we want without all pieces of us healed and loved and protected. We have to do that to ourselves. What if nothing could stop you? What if nothing could ever be taken away from you? What if you could have absolutely everything you want? What if you could give your kids everything they wanted? What if you could retire your mom? What if you could take care of your parents, your brother? What if you were working your dream job? What if you got paid to play? What if you woke up every day with peace and gratitude? What if you were so in love with your soulmate and you just lived this life of joy and you traveled and you did all these amazing things? What if you really did live your best life? How good does that feel? And why are you blocking yourself from believing that you cannot have it? Because baby, you can. You are. There's nothing more you need to do. There's no more work that needs to be done. There's nothing that you've missed. There's nowhere else that you need to go. There's no one that you need to be waiting for. There's nobody taking what's yours. There's nobody blocking your blessings. There's nobody. It's only you. And learning to just be you, that's it. The present is perfect. The present is a gift. Having more excitement for what's to come without feeling like you have to earn it. Think about that. Think about that. You are safe. You are worthy. You are worthy of the hard work. You are guided. You are protected. You are divine. You are perfect. You are strong. You are worth celebrating. You are healing. You are doing the work. You are breaking the chains. You are in control. You are called. You are fucking everything and plus some, okay? Stop being worried about it. Stop questioning it. Stop feeling like you have to work overtime to get more. Like that is such a learned belief from our fucking ancestors, and it's false. And it's possible to really have so much more by doing less and being more, because that is energy. That is frequency. And I'm just pulling one more card to end our reading. Oh, whoa. It says happiness looks gorgeous on me. Happiness looks gorgeous on me. I'm sorry. I don't know why I'm saying sorry. There's nothing to be sorry for. Happiness looks gorgeous on you. Okay. I love you. I hope that you're taking what you need from this. I hope you share this. I hope you like. I hope you comment. And yeah. Catch you on the flip side, bitches.